It's Wednesday. It's Wisdom Wednesday. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Look at that. Wow. All in my face. How's it going? So today's Wisdom Wednesday, and I am, oh, that's the mailman. I'm sitting in my car, getting ready to go into my coaching session and work with one of my mentors, the Rita Ricks. She is a spiritual coach, helping to find and reveal purpose in your life. And she has been such a light and guidance in my life. There's Miss Dawn McCoy. Hello, Dawn. We definitely have to catch up so we can work on some things together, because this is exciting. The notes that I have today to share with everybody about this. Now, I have to say, I am a little disappointed because my Periscope was popping last night. Like, literally. Dawn, I got to catch up with you and see what your followers are like. But my Periscope was on fire last night. I had a couple hundred followers on. And today, it's one person. But guess what? That doesn't stop my show. It sure doesn't, because guess what I do? After I do my video, I repurpose it, put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, and it can stay evergreen. It's on my catch. So even though somebody didn't get to watch it at the moment where I'm talking, they can still watch the replay. They can watch it on catch. They can watch it on Facebook. They can watch it on YouTube. I'm just everywhere. So just because it's one person right now, that doesn't stop the show, you guys. So don't let that get you down, okay? There's many ways that you can reuse your content. If you're giving really good content, then people are going to use it. So Dawn, I'm not sure if that's what you're doing with your scopes, but I want to encourage you because you give such good, amazing content about leadership and topics that people need to know more about. So I definitely want to encourage you to be using your videos and reusing them. And so that's one of the things that I absolutely taught in the class, how to reutilize your videos. Yes. So that is one of the things I taught in an advanced class, actually. So I want to go ahead and dive into the topic, because I'm trying to stay on track with my time, because that is one of the things that God's been convicting me on, is making sure that I am on a timely schedule, so we can get a lot of stuff accomplished. Okay. So before I start, if you would swipe to the left or swipe to the right and share, and I'm gonna dive right into these top 4 lies that we tell ourselves as entrepreneurs. And this is by Amy Porterfield. So if you all don't know, she is an online marketing expert. She teaches you how to do video courses in online teaching. So I would recommend her for you, Dawn, because you would probably just blow up the online teaching sphere. The online courses. So Amy Porterfield. So at the end I have a call to action to show you, because she gives away a lot of content as far as teachings and how to create those webinars and things that we were talking about the last time. I know we were talking about webinars, so I'm like, yes, this is for you. This is for you. So even if there's nobody else here, this is for you, Dawn. So okay. So here they are, and I'm going to just run through them. So here's the lies that we tell ourselves. Number 1, we tell ourselves that we have to be the best of the best of the best. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's because I love you. So we tell ourselves we have to be the best at everything. And if we're not the best, we just need to sit our little happy self down. Exactly. And guess what? That's not always the case, because there's always somebody that's going to be better than you. I don't care if you blow 100 bubbles a minute. If you're chewing gum, it's going to be somebody that can blow 101. So you know what? We have to get over that, thinking we ought to be the best at everything, or we can't do it at all. No. Because there's 100 people that teach Periscope classes. But guess what? I teach my Periscope class, and it's totally different than everybody else's, and people still love it. I don't have to be the best. I don't have to know all of the techniques. I don't have to put out as much stuff. But you know what? People come to you for you. It's not necessarily, yes, your content is important. Don't get me wrong, content is important. However, people are coming to you for you, who you are and how you make them feel and what they get from working with you. Not because you're better than somebody else or because your prices are lower. Because we also fool ourselves into thinking. That's right, Dawn. We fool ourselves into thinking that, oh my gosh, if my price isn't lower, then they're not going to stay. But guess what? People go to Target all the time and pay more than what they would pay to go to Walmart, just because they don't feel like standing in Walmart with a packed house. So It's about who you are, okay? So don't worry about being the best of the best. Just be yourself and do what you can do. Number 2, you must have, this is a lie, you must have the perfect work-life balance. Okay? This is also a lie, because there's no such thing as perfect, once again, and balance is extremely hard to obtain. And last night, and that's why I had to give this webinar, or this broadcast, because last night I woke up, there you go, Dawn, I woke up and I was like, God, why is it that I feel like I'm crushing it in this one area? I'm just crushing it. I'm doing good. I know I'm succeeding. In this other area, nosedive, like seriously. And then my mom's like, why don't you spend any time with me? And I don't get to see my nephews, or I don't get to do this, or, you know, maybe I spend more time here but not there. And I asked and I prayed and I said, God, please help me get balance. And then this morning, literally, when you pray and you open up to the universe, answers start coming to you. Answers start coming. And I literally just turned on this webinar or this podcast, and there it was. She said the same thing I was just asking about. And so Shonda Rhimes, if y'all watch Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, all of the scandal, all of that, she is, I think I spelled her name wrong. It's probably Grimes, not Rhymes. Is it Grimes? Or is it Rhymes with a G? Y'all gotta help me out. I probably spelled her name wrong. But anyway, see, that's what I say about not being perfect. Because, hey, you know, what am I going to do? So anyways, she says that she might be writing Bustin' Rhymes. Dawn, you so funny. She said that she might be writing a fantastic script for Grey's Anatomy. But guess what? Her son might be at home missing mommy. So then she goes home and takes care of son, and then this script gets put to the side because she's doing mommy stuff. And then when this stuff to the side gets put away, then something else comes up, and then you have to put that to the side. And it's always a constant ebb and flow, ebb and flow. It's kind of like how the universe works, you know? You don't have winter all year round unless you live in, like, Antarctica. But if you're in Virginia, you don't have that all the time. So it's an ebb and flow process. And so, you know, some seasons might be better than others. And I had to learn that it's okay, because there's sometimes I'm just so compassionate and just want to sit and listen to people and talk to people and be a friend to people and be a nurturer. And then sometimes I'm just ready to go hard, hit it hard, be an entrepreneur, be a businesswoman, and do those things. And then sometimes I just want to love and just love up on you. And then sometimes I want to be a party girl and have fun, like just let loose, you know? And so we have to recognize that we're not failing because we are not doing everything all at once. We are succeeding in our own way. So we define our own success. That's right. You can define your own success. If success looks like for you having one client a day, thank you for sharing, Dawn. If that looks like having one client a day for you, then by all means, that's your success. You don't have to say, I have to have 1,000 clients, because somebody else does. If your one client makes you happy, by all means. By all means. And I have to learn that, because sometimes I'm like, God, I'm happy, but yeah. And what does it look like? And I'm happy. And yes, I want more, but we get on that hedonic treadmill, and that's one of my favorite. I don't think I brought it with me, but Valerie Burton lays it out, and she says we're on this hedonic treadmill, which means we're going and going, and we always want more, we always want more, we always want more. Then the success happens, and it passes us. It's like when you're driving. I don't know if you've ever been driving in your car, right? And you're on the highway, and then you come up to a sign, and the next thing you know, it's by you. The lines in the road are like, you know, passing you. And you don't even notice it. Those are your successes. And we don't even get to stop and recognize and celebrate ourselves for those successes. We just sit there and be like, oh, I need to get to the next one. Quick, quick, quick. And then we make ourselves feel like failures. And it sucks. Yeah. So you're defining your own success today. Don't worry about having a perfect work-life balance, okay? So line number 3, celebrate. Ooh, hold on. We might have to have a little party music actually to celebrate. Because Dawn, what did you succeed at this week? Anything. I don't care what it is. I saw you put that cute little plate out for your son to eat his food. Now that's a success right there. Oh my goodness. We have to play some Beyonce. Go Dawn. Go Dawn. Go Dawn. Go Dawn. It's time to party. Go you. So that's what I'm talking about. Celebrate your success, okay? Yes, don't let anybody tell you did wrong. You did good, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. All right. Number 3, your failures are proof that you never make it work online. It is. That's why I have on my blue eyeshadow and my pink, because I'm in my Live United shirt. It's Read Across America Day. So that's my Dr. Seuss colors. So number 3, your failures are proof that you'll never make it work online. That's a lie. Failure, you fail your way to success, you fail your way forward. I started making so many failures. I'll give you an example of my Mary Kay business. I kept failing, trying to talk to people. People like, I don't want no Mary Kay, I don't want no Mary Kay. I kept on answering, I kept on talking to people. Guess what? I got so many phone numbers, I don't even have time to call people back. Because I kept on doing it. And I didn't like it sometimes, because it hurts. It hurts to feel like somebody's rejecting you. But you listen. Pay attention to what people need, you tweak, and you also learn and revamp your skills. And when you do that, you get the success that you're looking for. Okay? So don't make it seem like your failures are proof that you'll never make it work. You will. Just keep on doing it. And if you don't give up, you are 10 feet from gold. That's a book. That is like, I love that phrase. So anyways, last one, number 4, and it's time for me to roll out. 4 is every opportunity. This is a lie. Every opportunity is a big success, a big one that you don't want to miss. Okay? That's a lie. Because it could be opportunity that leads to, okay? So, I used to do that. Yeah, I don't know if you're like me, Dawn, but, yeah, it's like, oh, that sounds good. Oh, y'all want to go to the beach tomorrow? I'm in there. And the next thing you know, you go to the beach and you forget about something else and you spend your money on this and that. You could have left that and then planned for something else. So it could be applied to anything, not necessarily entrepreneurship. But I have to learn how to say no to certain things, and it's okay. And it doesn't mean you can't revisit that at a later time. But every opportunity is not going to be the thing that blows you up. You know, if God has something for you, it is for you. No matter what you do, if God has it for you, it's for you. Just accept it, walk in it, live in it, do it, breathe it, live it. Yes. So if God wants you to be on BET, which I don't think they show anything on BET anymore, so that's a bad example. Give me a network, NBC. I don't know. The Voice. Yeah, there you go. Something. If it's for you, it's gonna happen. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. I'm like, BET, where did that come from? I don't know. They don't even do shows on there, do they? I don't know. I don't have time to watch TV. But if you were to be on TV, that's what you would get. So that is your top 4. Number 1, the lie is you have to be the best of the best. No, just be yourself. Number 2, you must have perfect work-life balance. No, that's a lie. You have to do what makes you happy and create your own success. Number 3, your failures are proof that you will never make it work online. No, that's a lie. You have to fail your way forward. And number 4, every opportunity is a big one and you don't want to miss it. That's a lie, because if God has it for you, it's coming for you. There's nothing you can do. Thank you. I'm glad, Dawn. I'm so glad. And I was so excited to get this information, so I had to put it out there. Because sometimes we get stuff and we just hold on to it and then we don't release it. And then somebody needed it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody needed what you learned today. So, Dawn, I'm challenging you. Whatever you learned today, put it out into the universe. Put it out there so we can grab it and we can just keep on spreading it, okay? Because we want the universe to just love on one another. When you get something you enjoy, don't you share? Yeah. So anyway, this is the call to action. Great. So put one call to action is do your scope, share whatever it is that you learned today. And I'm going to make sure that I pay attention because I turn my alerts off on Periscope. But even if you do broadcast it, send me a message and let me know. Yeah. And then that way I can watch it. Yes. Okay. And then the second call to action is if you want to hear this full webinar and listen to more webinars by Amy Porterfield, which I love that woman. And I know that's weird to say probably for some people, but she is a phenomenal teacher. Amy Porterfield. So I posted a link, one in the eWomen Facebook group, but also in my Bounds and Crowns business book club website. Okay, so you can just go to Facebook